Hello, welcome back. This is the fifth part of Chitlins Con Carne. We're going to be looking at the fourth go round the chorus of the solo. So we're in a 12-bar blues, just to remind you, in the key of C. So our vocabulary is the C minor pentatonic scale and the C blues scale as well, so the C minor blues scale. Believe it or not, there is actually a major blues scale that a lot of country players play, but we won't get into that today. It can be a different lesson. So in this particular one, he's now kind of gone from the minor pentatonic and started adding the major third to outline the C7 chord, which has an E natural in it, which is your major third. Excuse the noise in the background, by the way. Someone is drilling next door to me, so hopefully that won't put you off too much. In this particular section of the solo, he actually starts to go double time towards the end. So the rhythmic part of that would be, if your tempo is 1, 2, 3, 4. So now he's been kind of doing the triplets. Da, 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 da. Now he's going to be doing semiquavers. So da 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 da. So the best way to kind of phonetically do that is 1 Iana, 2 Iana, 3 Iana, 4 Iana. Okay. That's for the 4 subdivisions of the crotchet. When you subdivide a crotchet into 4, you get 4 semiquavers. That's what a subdivision is. We've still got the triplets in here, and also some swan quavers. The other thing that is quite interesting is that the band in behind change from playing the kind of Latin-y rhythm that they've been playing to a Charleston rhythm. Now, Charleston rhythm is dum 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 dum. So they actually play that in behind, so they change what they're doing, which is something to think about for your solos as well. If you're arranging a piece, if you've got an extended solo like Kenny's got here, then don't have the same feel all the way through. Tell the band that they need to change something, and either arrange that ahead of time, or you could always devise a cue. That's what a lot of jazz players usually would do. Horn players would come off the mic and they would shout to their band double time or Charleston or two-step or something like that, and they would the band would respond. So I'm going to play through the solo, and then we'll break it down into sections. So we pick up from the last chorus. So so the opening part. Okay, so that's the note in question there, the E natural on the 9th fret of the 3rd string. Up to now we've been mostly playing the flat 3rd, so major 3rd now, and it just literally goes up this is actually going up a 6th arpeggio, so tonic, 3rd, 5th, 6th. And then back down, so he goes up in major, comes down in minor, and then now here, this is kind of Dorian what he's doing. If you don't know what the Dorian scale is, it's a type of minor scale, but it's a mode, and what it basically is it's like a minor scale with a major 6 rather than a minor 6. Okay, so. We'll do modes another time and how they all work and everything, but for now just accept that that's what it is. So what he does is this kind of this technique with his right hand, which is what's called a rake, okay, which is basically where the right hand is raking across the strings, kind of like a fast arpeggio almost, but in the left hand he'll have fretted the chord already. But don't let it ring, don't go like that. You want to make sure that you lift the grip. This is going to take some practice, so lift the grip as you play the note. Okay, and then finishes with a double stop. There's that major third again, and here's where it goes double time. Okay, so straight down the minor pentatonic scale, and then kind of classic Kenny thing to do there, going into the sliding into the fifth, or and then really bluesy little what's called a blues curl there, where you curl the minor third almost to the major third. That would be the major third there, but it's actually somewhere in between. Any aficionados of world music will know that that's a kind of Eastern thing to do. It's known as a quarter tone, so it's somewhere between a semitone. And then and we finish on a 13 chord. Okay, so a 13 chord there. Okay, with the 13 in the top. So that's the solo broken down. Have a go at it. This is a slightly more technical chorus here. We've got one more chorus to do next week, and then we're finished with this. The one next week actually has quite significant legato in it. So what we're going to be, I'm just going to give you a head start on it. What he actually does here, okay, that's his thing that he's doing, and it's repetitive, so it requires some stamina. What I would suggest you do is take your metronome, slow it right down, and take these three notes, start on that, which is the ninth, going up to the minor third, and then going back to the tonic, and hammer on from the ninth to the minor third, back to the ninth, and then back to the tonic. You want to make sure that the level, the volume of each one of those notes is absolutely steady. You don't want to have notes that pop out or notes that kind of disappear. You want to make sure. So that's going to require some hefty practice on your legato technique. So that's going to be in the next chorus, which will be next week. So there's a head start on it. Transcription is on my website, exeterguitarlessons.com, in the download section. So happy practicing this week. Send me a message, and good luck with all the content. See you next week.